one thing I also found out, this guy needs at least 6 months
to recover
proper, and not that he's gonna forget about you.
Oh, shame.
To at least move on.
Shame. I always
Well, you don't have remorse. Sounds like you don't even care.
because you two dump are good one. So I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, heartbreak is it's a serious thing for most guys out here. I remember the first time I got like dumped. I couldn't deal.
What had you done? Why were you dumped?
She just lost interest. Like I hadn't cheated. She literally lost interest.
She lost interest.
Yeah, she just moved on. I'm just like, wait. I'm like, yo,
cool,
can we talk?
Rugby player.
No.
Look at her 6'cube guy.
I think she
6 foot. Look at how hot, tall, dark, and handsome.
Not
how
so
can
dark.
you dump me?
Yeah, but I tried to look for answers from her, but Nikama, she didn't want to over-explain. She just didn't have a reason to stay. And I was like, you know what, you can go.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not the type of guy to force issues at you. Oh, please, let's just talk. Let's go for therapy. I don't want to over-try to please them. I don't want to now start spending my money to do all these extras.
You don't do that?
Nah.
You don't pamper them to
Naila,
stay?
If I notice that she's moved on, she's lost interest, I'm out. Obviously, it's going to hurt.
You need to try.
But I have dignity, man. I'm a son of a king. I can't be doing things like those. Yeah. So, did you ever know that men really break down vibaya?
No, I didn't. I'm
it's
surprised.
A fact. It's actually true.
I'm surprised. I was speaking to a psychologist.
Yeah.
And what she said to me is, people die out of heartbreak. And she said, sometimes when a husband dies, you find the woman dies, or the vice versa.
Yeah.
She said it's actually something that affects the organs.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And even when you're mourning, for example, apparently, if you don't recover fast and you're not intentional, you're gonna get affected. Like women, your menopause comes faster.
Oh, really?
Your hormonal imbalance happens.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy. Like you have to be so intentional when you're going through grief.
Yeah.
And same thing as heartbreak. You have to be intentional. Like follow things and do things that will help you recover as fast as possible.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's gonna affect your health and you can even die.
So if you have to go for therapy,
go.
Yeah, if you have to, just do stuff. If you have to, I don't know, go back to your family.
And one thing she said,
be around amazing people.
One thing she said is, and one of the days I think she should come here and give us those tips, beautiful, amazing tips, is apparently movies are the best because you escape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said one of the things that somebody should do, be like nobody can do it for you. Like when you were dumped, remember? You had to pick yourself up.
Of course.
But it didn't matter who else was around you. Because you'll find sometimes people want to come and rescue you.
Yeah.
You have to tell yourself today.
Surprisingly, what worked for me was prayer also.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I prayed a lot because I was losing myself, right? And I know, my problem was, I was scared that I was going to make some wrong decisions. For example, rush into another relationship.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And my relationship with prayer and God, of course,
Yeah.
I just knew it was going to work. And the funny thing is, the more I prayed, the more I was healing, the more I was losing interest in the past.
Yes.
And then that's
person.
Correct. And guess what?
Yeah.
That's when I met my current.
Oh, wow.
Because I kept on telling God, I need to move on. Like, God, you have to bless me now with the right person.
With the right person.
Because I'm tired of hooking up.
I know.
Yeah.
And sometimes, actually, God even removes that person. If you replace that person with God, He removes that person.
Of course, because God is jealous.
Let me tell you, it happened to me.
You got dumped?
Yes.
You got dumped?
I got
a whole
dumped.
island. Impossible. For real?
Yes.
I couldn't be a human after all.
Oh, come on. What do you mean?
I'm playing. I'm joking. Yeah, so how did you deal? Honestly, very briefly.
No, I prayed.
You see?
I prayed.
Yeah.
And that was my beginning.
Yeah.
And of falling in love with Jesus.
Good. Because you see, the problem is, most people usually you want to jump into the next relationship actually because you're hurting, like you're looking for a rebound. But then again, you find out that eventually you start dating the worst person, even worse than your ex.
Yeah.
You start missing your ex.
Yeah.
And then you're drunk, and then you start texting your ex. It's like it's a whole roller coaster of just bad decisions.
I'm telling you, the healing process is not for the faint-hearted.
It's not. All right, it's 20 minutes after 5. How do you deal with breakup, man? Because we're reading over here some interesting facts, and they're talking about how men are at a greater risk of dying from broken heart. And this is according to studies out there, man. What are your thoughts? 0719012600. The hashtag is Spice Drive.